Okay, this is going to be a very quick overview of how to prepare hand-drawn art for photopolymer. I got a question in one of my groups about they had drawn by hand and they did not have a tablet or anything like that, and they wanted to know how to get it to transparency. So here's how to do it. So first of all, go get the Silhouette Studio software. It's absolutely free. You can get it at silhouetteamerica.com. And I'm going to be showing you how to use the free edition. This is the free edition that I'm using. Also, this is not going to be a detailed step by step. It's just going to be kind of an overview. So if you want more detailed instructions for preparing art for photopolymer, in my class, Slide Out Pendant with Hidden Message, I do have a bonus section on preparing art, and that's going to go into a lot more detail, but this should give you a general idea of how to do it. And again, you can find that class at craftcast.com. All right, so let's go. So first thing I'm going to do is get rid of these messages because that was just to let you write down those links. So get rid of that. And I'm going to bring in some hand-drawn artwork. So I'm going to go to File, Merge. That's how I get my artwork, or I can go to my files, I mean, and I'm going to grab the picture, and here it is. And it's way too big, so let me zoom out a little bit. This is something that I drew on a piece of paper. And I sketched something out with a pencil and then I colored it in with a Sharpie. And that is a hand drawn on paper. And I took a picture of it with my phone. Now, I'm going to tell you straight up, this is going to be better if you can do it in a scanner. But if you don't have a scanner, I literally took this picture with my phone. Just try not to be at an angle. Try to be shooting straight down so that it's not distorted in any way. So I took a picture with my phone and then I emailed that to my computer so that I could bring it into this software. So there's my picture. I'm going to turn that 90 degrees because um, I think it looks better this way. And now I need to trace it. So Silhouette Studio has a trace feature. It looks like a piece of toast. It's right over here at the side. And I'm going to select my trace area and I'm just going to trace the little image, not the other stuff that's going on. So there it is. I've traced it. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to click trace. And now when I move this aside, I have a trace of that design. I'm going to delete this just to get it out of the way. It's also really big. I'm going to make it a little smaller so that I can deal with it easier. And then we're going to uh, get centered on this page so that we can see better. Come on. Okay, so there we go. So here's my art, and it's a little messy because this was all hand drawn. You can see all these little pencil marks and places where I didn't do well with the Sharpie and all that. And that's okay. It's not a big deal. I can get rid of all of that pretty easily. I'm going to select it. I'm going to right click and I'm going to release the compound path. And now you'll see all those little dots. They're kind of outlined there. I'm going to select just the parts of this that I want. I'm going to hold down Shift and I'm going to click on that and that and that and that. I'm going to move them to the side and it's just leaving all of the little specks behind. And now I'm going to delete those. I can just catch them all and hit delete. So those are gone now. And I'm going to restore that compound path. I'm going to right click, make compound path. Now I'm going to make that black. The lines are black and I'm going to make the fill black. And there's my design. And I want to now print that out. I want to size it, obviously. I want to make it whatever size I want to print onto that transparency so I can make a photopolymer. One thing you can do is you can turn on the grid lines. That makes it easier. Each one of these bold squares is 1 square inch. So if I wanted to make this like 2 inches tall, I can do that pretty easily just by using the grid. Or you can, there's other ways that I show in my more detailed version, but that's just a quick and dirty. Okay, so now I want to print it. And I am in the basic edition. I'm not in one of the fancy edition that allows me to save it to JPEG or save to PDF. I can't do that in the free version, but I can print to PDF and I can print to a printer. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go File, Print, and here it is. And I'm going to click Print, and it says it's loading the preview. Now, in my experience, this just cycles and cycles and cycles. It never logs in. It's a bug in the in the it's a bug in the software, but it doesn't prevent you from using the printer. Just hit cancel, and now you'll have your dialog box. And I can choose to print to my printer, or I can print to a PDF if I wanted to print it to a PDF and take it to like Office Depot or somewhere like that and have it printed on transparency. So when I click that and then I click print, or here, I'm going to do the PDF version. You can do either one. If you have a printer, a laser printer at home, just throw a transparency on there and in there, and then you can print directly, or you can print to PDF. I'm going to go ahead and print to PDF. I'm going to click print, and it's going to ask me to name it. And this is my PPP image, and save. And it's going to go ahead and do that. Ta-da! And now if I go to that folder, which was right here, right? And I'm going to have a PDF right here, and that is got my that PDF has my image, and that can be printed onto transparency. And that's it. I'm going to keep this really short and quick. And again, if you want more detail, go to my craftcast class, slide out pendant with hidden message. That's got all the information you need on doing photopolymer. Talk to you later. Bye bye.